Rapunzel, the princess in the tower. Once upon a time, there lived a man and his wife who wished for a baby. Behind their house was a beautiful garden filled with flowers, herbs, and vegetables. The garden belonged to a woman named Mother Gothel, who was known for her knowledge of plants and magic. One day, the wife looked out of her window and saw some fresh green lettuce growing in Mother Gothel's garden. It looked so delicious that she began to crave it. If only I could taste that lettuce, she sighed. Her husband, who loved her dearly, decided to get some for her. That evening, he quietly climbed over the wall, picked a handful of lettuce, and brought it home. His wife enjoyed it so much that she wanted more. When her husband went again the next day, Mother Gothel saw him. "Why are you taking vegetables from my garden?" she asked. The man was frightened but explained gently, "My wife saw your lettuce and wanted it so much that I couldn't refuse her." Mother Gothel smiled softly. "I understand. You may take as much as you like, but in return, you must give me the baby your wife will soon have. I promise to care for her as my own." The man agreed because he didn't want to upset her and trusted that she would care for the child well. When the baby was born, she was so beautiful that the sun seemed to shine brighter on her hair. Mother Gothel named her Rapunzel, after the lettuce that had started it all. As Rapunzel grew, her golden hair became long and shiny like spun gold. When she was 12, Mother Gothel took her to live in a tall tower deep in the forest. The tower had no stairs or doors, only a window high at the top. Whenever Mother Gothel wanted to visit, she would call out, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair." And Rapunzel would let her long braid fall down so Mother Gothel could climb up. Rapunzel spent her days singing sweet songs, painting, and talking to birds. One day, a young prince was riding by when he heard her singing. He stopped and listened quietly. The next day, he returned and saw Mother Gothel call up to the tower. When she left, the prince tried the same words. "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair." To his surprise, the long golden braid dropped down, and he climbed up. When he reached the top, Rapunzel was startled, but the prince spoke kindly. "Don't be afraid, I heard your singing, and I wanted to meet the girl with the beautiful voice." Rapunzel smiled shyly. She had never met anyone besides Mother Gothel. But one day, by mistake, Rapunzel said to Mother Gothel, "You climb much slower than the prince." Mother Gothel understood what had happened. Though upset, she didn't harm Rapunzel. Instead, she took her to live in a quiet cottage far away. When the prince returned, he found the tower empty. He searched the forest for days until finally, he heard Rapunzel singing again. He followed her voice and at last found her. Rapunzel ran to him joyfully. They both returned to the kingdom, where the king and queen welcomed them warmly. Soon, the two were married, and Rapunzel's golden hair shone brighter than ever in the sunlight.